the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Welcome back to Blockbusters. If you missed the last one, and I sincerely hope you didn't, well, our champions are still Peter and David. They have £235 each. They have a gliding course each. They have a refractor telescope for the school, and they have telescopic cameras for each of them. You're doing quite well, actually, one way and another, aren't you, chaps?
Yes.
Yes. Well, there's no answer to that, is there? Apart from the fact that you want to go in for the next gold run. I've almost lost count how many there are. Quick, what's the next gold?
It'll be the fourth.
It'll be the fourth coming up. I thought so. They may or may not do it. We, right at the tail end of the last show, met the contestant who's going to challenge them and try and stop them doing the next gold run. And that, of course, is Louisa, who comes from Bedales, and she is going to do her best. She's been sitting here quietly resolving to get through to that top-to-bottom spot on the board, haven't you? Louisa, and you're totally confident, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, there you are, you see. Now, have you ever met anything as affirmative as that? What you've got to do, Louisa, just in case you don't know, this is the board, is to go white, top to bottom, like that. You can do it like that, you can do it any way you like. While they are going across the board, they're blue, like that, you will try and block them, they will try and block you, and it's best of three, as we all know by this side. So, let's play, shall we? Blockbusters. T is winking on the board at me, so T is the first of the initial letters. Here we go with the first question in the set of three. What T is the country of origin of the Dalai Lama? Yes, Peter?
Tibet.
Tibet is the first one. Right. We're off. Now where?
R, please.
You'll go for R, and it's this one. What R was the French cardinal who was the virtual ruler of France? Yes, Louisa?
Richelieu.
Is right. Yes, nice one. Good. Where do you want to go?
Why?
Why? Very good question. Let's see. What Y is the old name for Christmas and describes the... Yes, David?
Yule.
Yule is right, yes. Another blew up, and another question from them.
E, please, Bob.
You'll take E, okay. What E invented the Kodak camera? Peter?
Eastman.
Eastman is the right answer, yes. And it gives you the choice.
N, please.
N, right. What is the real name of Neville Shute, or the name of a European country? Yes, David?
Netherlands.
Nope. Full question to Louisa. It's anybody's answer, this one. Well, it's yours particularly, but you can guess on it. What is the real name of Neville Shute, or the name of a European country? A European country beginning with N is Norway, and that's the answer. Anyway, let's go for another one. What N goes before dive, gay, and bag? David?
Nose.
Nose is right. Yes, that's it. Getting dangerously near that connection. Louisa, you've got to step in quickly. Yes, David?
F, please.
You want to take F, okay. What F is the great river that reaches the sea near Edinburgh? That's Peter.
Fourth.
Fourth is the right answer, yes. Yes. Gives you one to make that connection on the left.
C, please.
It's C. Please try and block it, Louisa. The game's going too quickly. What sea is the whirlpool opposite Scylla? Nobody? No? Time's up. It's Corbydis, thought to have been in the Strait of Messina. Oh, I'm glad we got rid of that one. Let's take this one instead, shall we? What sea was the violoncellist called Pablo? Yes, David?
Casals.
Casals is the right answer, yes. Well, there we are. That's another very fast first game again, and it means once again that our champions, Peter and David, have made that blue connection right across the board, and Louisa, you've got to make the white one. You're fully aware, of course, that you've got to win this game to stay in the running, okay? If you did get one of the big gold runs, what would you like? You've seen the series, you know the sort of prizes they give away. What's the one you've got your eye set on?
Camera.
Camera?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do more than that. That's only a small prize. I mean, one of the really big ones.
Holiday somewhere.
Where?
Africa.
African holiday.
Yeah.
Right, we'll make a note of that. African holiday for the top gold run. We'll see how we go with this particular game and see if she gets anywhere near it. It's game 2. Got to win this one, Louisa. This is the board. I is blinking, and I is the first initial. Here we go. Stand by the buttons. What I is frozen water? Louisa.
Ice.
Yes, of course. Ice. Good start. Right. Brisk and fast now. Come along. Where shall we go?
P.
P. Right. What P is used to describe the piper who lured the rats and the... Peter.
Pied.
Yes, pied is right. Okay, that's a blue. Now where?
F,
F.
please.
What F is a shallow place where you can walk or drive a car? Yes, Peter?
A ford.
A ford is right, across the river, yes. Hey-ho, where next?
R, please.
R. What R is the name of the scale on which the intense... Yes, Peter?
Richter.
Yes, it's Richter, Peter, yes. Where do you want to go next?
Yeah. C, please.
C. Okay. What C was the great explorer who in 1770 took possession of Australia in the name of Britain? All went for the buttons. Peter's got there first.
Cook.
Wouldn't you know? Yes, that's right. Cook. Louisa, you've got to get this. Come on, next.
A.
It's the A. It's not that I've got anything against you, Peter. You realise that. It's just that I like to see other people get a look in. What A had a wife called Margot and was played by David Langton? Yes, Peter?
Asquith.
Asquith is the right answer. That's the blue connection. You know, one of the unfortunate things in winning the games this quickly is that the contestant who comes on only has a chance to take away a minimal amount of money. In this case, with Louisa, it's just £10, I'm afraid. But the sheer experience and joy of sitting next to two champions like that will more than make up for it, won't it, Louisa?
Yeah, that's right.
Give my regards to Bedales. A good school. Nice to have had you with us. I'm sorry we couldn't have chatted to you more, but that's the way it goes. You take with you a sweatshirt, and you take with you a dictionary, which is not only leather-bound in red, but gold-blocked,
Gold-blocked.
with
Blockbusters.
on the cover. Thank you, Louisa, for being with us. All the best. Well, champions Peter and David, you're going for the gold run next. It's going to be David, is it not?
Yes.
David, you had a pretty rough deal on the first go-round with the gold run, didn't you?
Yes, so near but so far.
Yes. Well, you're going to get it this time, are you?
I'll make no promises.
Well, now, here's a question. What would you like it to be if you got there? Very quickly. You know the sort of prizes.
Well, I
Same
don't
thing.
mind, as long as it's not another gliding holiday.
Can't guarantee it, of course. Can't guarantee it. This, by the way, is the fourth goal run, and it means they've got one to go, and then they're forced to retire. They've already got £290 each, as well as all those prizes, and we're going to see whether David can cope with this particular board. He's got to make that connection, goal to goal, across, like that, or in a more complicated way, as we all know. I wonder if there's anybody who doesn't know this by now. He could do it like that, for instance. He's got to do it in 60 seconds or less, of course. So, without further ado, David, on to that hotspot, if you please. Deep breath, David. As I tell you, that gold connection has to be made side to side in 60 seconds or less. You get £10 for each correct answer should you not make the connection. And as we all know by this time, the timing is taken from the moment you give me the letters in the left-hand column with which you want to start.
BN.
Something I hate, maybe a black beast from France.
Bête Noire.
Yes.
WP.
Blue design on plates and other crockery.
Pass. COF.
Award-winning film based on real life...
Chariots of Fire.
Yes.
DL.
A blue cheese from Italy.
Pass. DV.
It actually means God willing.
Dea Volte. Deus Volte.
Nope.
Pass. LTT.
Sang for his supper.
Little Tommy Tucker.
Yes.
PITS.
Reward in heaven.
Paradise in the Sky.
Nope.
ATCM.
A #1 hit for the Jam.
Pass. MR.
World-famous cabaret in Paris where the can-can was danced.
Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
OG.
What some Americans call the US flag. We did go all round the board, didn't we? All round the board. Hard luck. They're very difficult. Some of those questions are a bit tricky. You take with you £40, but let's just fill you in, if we can, very quickly on the ones you missed out on. WP, the blue design on plates and other crockery. Everybody at home was saying, Willow Pattern, Willow Pattern. Sorry about that. DL, blue cheese from Italy, Dolce Lata. The DV, it actually means God willing, is Dio Valente. There was... The reward in heaven was pie in the sky. Pie in the sky. You almost got it, but not quite. Number one hit for the Jam was a town called Malice. You got the Moulin Rouge, and what some Americans call the US flag is Old Glory. That's about it, and you take with you £40, so if you can resume your seat, David, we'll play another round of Blockbusters. Well, there we are. We've got to introduce a new contestant in just a moment. Find out who it is. It means, of course, that the two winners at the moment, Peter and David, the champions, are all lined up to do the gold run number 5, and that is the maximum prize, not affected by the fact they didn't get through on number 4, so that shouldn't bother them one bit. We'll be introducing a new contestant in just a moment. Don't go away. Join us then.
Legs 11. Are you sure you've got enough room there?
Ben doesn't deserve to suffer in filth. Minnie doesn't deserve to be thrown out like rubbish. Mika doesn't deserve to be left to starve. No animal deserves to be treated this way.
They're not beautiful.
But sadly, we get over 84,000 calls to our animal rescue line every month. And right now, the fuel and energy crisis means the cost of running our vital services is rising. But we refuse to let animals suffer as a result. So please, if like us you can't bear to see any animal in distress, call or text the number on screen now to give £2 a month and help bring them to safety. Because, for the most neglected and abused animals, the RSPCA is their only hope of rescue. Animals like Minnie, Ben, and Mika, who only want to love and be loved. It's not much to ask. Just £2 a month could help answer more calls, rescue more animals, and give them the emergency treatment they need. You could help give another dog like Mika the chance of a life free from fear and full of love, which is surely the least that every animal deserves. Please call 0800 313 4367, text RESCUE to 70577, or visit our website to start your monthly donation to the RSPCA. Thank you.
At Tombola, bingo is about having fun, so most players use our safe play tools to set their limits and stay in control. Keep it fun and play safely at Tombola.
Now stay safe,
Yes, Mum. Look, taxi's here. Holiday call.
What's that?
That's our Verisure alarm. 24/7 monitoring. I couldn't relax on holiday without it.
Oh, you'll have to.
Sort one out for you when I'm back, Mum.
Verisure Alarms. Get 50% off your Zero Vision alarm installation and a free video doorbell install. Call now or visit verisure.co.uk.
What unites people? Stories. There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story.
Please enjoy.
And the best stories are the ones that last forever.
Tell the world what happened.
You trust me?
Next time!
With more of the best series than any other subscription service, find your next obsession. Only on Sky.
Barbie. Available Friday on Sky Cinema.
Now that's what I call lucky.
Welcome back. Peter and David are in a position of strength, as we all know by this time. A whole list of prizes, including a gliding course each, a telescopic camera each, and of course that telescope they're taking back to the school, plus something like 300 and something pounds, yes? So you're all set, you think, to enter that 5th gold run, okay? Shall we welcome the next guest who's going to play Blockbusters? Paul, welcome. You come from...
Thank you very much.
Down where the cider apples grow, don't you?
That's right, maybe from Somerset.
Ah, thought you might. It's where exactly in Somerset?
It's Burnham-on-Sea, which is not quite as exciting as it sounds.
Yeah, I see. And you do have a leaning slightly towards politics, yes?
I do, which is what my badges are all about, if you can focus
Oh,
on
I
this.
see. And you want to be a best-selling author?
I'm not sure about a best-selling author. One of my ambitions, yes, is to have a book published.
Well, good, yes. Well, as a best-selling author, and we can think of nothing short of that, you
I
are...
don't want nothing like Barbara Cartland. That's not really worthwhile, even if it is best-selling.
Well, you could be like Mr. Forsyth. He hasn't done badly. Fame and fortune. However, you are in the company of a legal beagle and a Fleet Street editor-to-be, so...
Oh, nice to meet you.
It should be an interesting combination that goes in for this first game in a set of 3. So without further ado, shall we? Paul, Peter and David, familiar names, are going to play Blockbusters. W's blinking, and that's the first question. Here we go. What W is any beetle that damages stored grain? It's the evil weevil. Well, 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 there you are. Let's have another W, shall we? What W was a German town associated with Goethe, Schiller, and 20th century German politics? Yes?
Württemberg?
No. Peter and David?
Weimar.
Weimar. I was going to repeat it, but you got there, the Weimar Republic. Yes, that's it. It's a blue one. And it's your choice.
H, please.
H. Right. Here we go. What H is a result of cross-breeding in animals and plants? So that's David.
Hybrid.
Hybrid. You've got to be quick on the button there, Paul. Yep. OK. What's the next?
M.
Hello, it's another one of those. Yes, we all know what that is, don't we? The person who gets this one right, and it could be either Paul or Peter or David, actually wins a prize not only for themselves, £5, but a very good prize for the school. They've already won, have Peter and David, a telescope for their school. Let's see if they can do it again. Or perhaps Paul will distinguish himself by doing just that. This is the question. It's an M. What M is an instrument used by musicians and composers for marking... Yes, Paul?
Metronome.
Metronome is right. Yes, good one. He's got some support. Not only does that get him a white patch on the board, it also gets the school a prize. Listen to this.
Paul has won for King Alfred Comprehensive a video recorder.
Yes, Paul.
Well, as I've won them something now, I think I ought to say over the air that I ought to be let off my timed essay on Thursday.
You're trying to strike a bargain, are you?
Yes, that's right.
But it's not a bad
if not,
idea.
they don't get it, OK?
All right, fine.
Right.
Otherwise, they don't get the video recorder.
Fine.
Fair enough. OK, well, I don't mind. It's his. He can do what he likes with it. Let's go for the next one, shall we? It's your choice, Paul. What's it going to be?
I'll go for G, please, Bob.
You're going for G at the bottom there. What, G is a rock that has been... Yes, Paul?
Gibraltar?
Yes, it is. Gibraltar. Well interrupted. Watch it, fellas, as Paul takes another choice.
T, please.
You're going for T? Straight up the middle of the board. This brings back memories. What T was the home village of the 6 labourers transported in... Yes, Peter?
Tolpuddle.
Tolpuddle martyrs, yes. They called them Tuddle Puddle. What are you going to have next?
C, please.
C. Oh, those school days. What C was Chancellor of the Exchequer from 1924 to 1929 and Prime Minister... Yes, Peter?
Churchill.
Churchill is correct, yes. And that flashing blue light means there's almost a connection, unless Paul can stop you. What's it going to be?
B, please.
B. We'll take this one very carefully. What B is a small variety of domestic fowl? Paul?
Bantam?
Bantam is right. Well interrupted. Good. Where next?
I'll go for the thing that looks like an N, please, Bob.
Thing that looks like an N. You can have that. And this is it. Shush. What N is 12 o'clock midday? All went for the button. Peter?
Noon.
It's got to be noon. Yes, that's the one. And it's your choice next.
E, please.
E. Valuable to either side. What E is a species of penguin or what Napoleon... David?
Emperor.
Emperor is right. That's the connection across the board. Well, there we are. It's right across the board again. They seem to have a habit of doing this in the first game. Doesn't mean that they're going to do it in the second. It's happened before that champions have been pipped at the post. They're both thinking of that last gold run. It's going to be you, Peter, isn't it, that's going to have to enter it if you go?
Yes, that's right.
If. Yes, exactly that.
Yes.
It could well be yours, Paul. You're all set for the second game?
Just about.
Yes, just about. But I know by my light here that it's N. It's flashing on the board. So here we go. And you, Paul, have got to win this game if you're going to stay in the running. Best of luck. As we come up with the question I've been looking forward to all evening. What N is a long-chain synthetic polymeric amine whose name... Yes,
Nylon.
Paul?
Nylon.
Nylon is right, yes.
Thank you.
I shall complete the question, whose name has become synonymous with tights and stockings.
Oof.
Gosh, thank goodness that one's out of the way. Yes, Paul?
Can't be getting excited, can we?
What are you going to have?
I'll go for you, please.
You'll go for you. At the bottom there, OK. What U was a secret organisation that employed Napoleon Solo? Oh, memories. Yes, Paul?
Uncle.
Uncle is right. That's another one. Go for a third.
I'll go for H, please.
You'll go for H. OK. This is it. What H was the woman over whose abduction the... Yes, Peter?
Helen.
Helen of Troy. Yes, that's the one. And it's your choice.
O, please.
O. Right down on the bottom right-hand corner. What O is made from a poppy and you... Yes, Paul?
Opium.
Opium is right, yes. All the buttons went. Paul's was
Not
first.
anything about it, of course.
No, quite. No, absolutely. Goes without saying. Next one.
I'll go for C, please.
You'll go for C. Right, forcing your way down over that side of the board. What C is the steroid alcohol that puts you on a diet if you produce too much of it? Yes, Paul?
Carbohydrate.
No, it's not. The question goes to Peter and David. The steroid alcohol that puts you on a diet if you produce too much of it. Yes, Peter?
Cholesterol.
Yes, it's cholesterol. That's the right answer, yes. And it means the choice is yours.
D, please.
D, right on the right-hand side. What D is the title borne by Naomi James? Peter?
Dame.
Dame Naomi James, yes, that's another good one. And it's another choice for you.
G, please.
G. Trying to do that diagonal cross of the board. Stand by, Paul. What G was the song sung by Laura Branigan early this year? David follows the pops.
Gloria.
Gloria is right, yes, that's it. And there's one to go, one unit to go. Unless it's blocked, it's got to be...
M, please.
M, right. Not forcing you into it, you understand. Here we go. What M is ruled by King Hassan II? Peter?
Morocco.
Morocco's right, that's it. Well, that's the diagonal connection right across the board. It means 2 out of 3, and it means we go into the 5th and biggest gold run of them all. Not before we've said goodbye to Paul, very regretfully. Again, he's only been with us a short time, but he does take with him not only £30, which is a bit more than the last few did, but the video recorder.
Oh, yeah.
You
What about
almost
that?
forgot. That's
I
for the
did.
school. You were going to add what exactly, Paul?
I was going to ask if I could have a Cracker Jack pencil for a change.
That's charming, isn't it? That's charming. No, you can't. You'll take a Blockbuster sweatshirt and a Blockbuster
Well, that's
dictionary,
very
and you'll
nice
like
too.
them very much.
Thank you very much
Paul,
indeed.
thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Cheeky devil. Right, time for the gold run, and let's test Peter's reaction. Girds, loins girded, all ready to go, are we, Peter? Yes?
Yes, I hope so.
All tensed up?
Yes.
Yes, good, fine, that's how we like them. OK, you're going in for the gold run. The gold run is going to be played on that different style board, as we know by this time. We'll have a quick look at the letters in a minute to see which letters, which multiple letters Peter has to cope with. Let's do that right now. These are they? Yes, what a collection. He's got to make that gold connection, of course, right across the board, either simply or in a more complicated way. But, of course, as we all know by this time, that connection, be it like that or any other way, has to be made in 60 seconds or less. So let's invite Peter for the last time for these two champions to put himself on the hot spot. Peter, here we go. You know by this time, you should if anybody does, that that gold connection has to be made in 60 seconds or less. Should you not make it, you get £10 for each correct answer, nonetheless. And that stopwatch starts the time you give me the letters you want to start with on the left-hand side.
C.
Relative who lives out of town.
Close cousin.
Nope.
BYOT.
You boast brassily.
Pass. BAB.
The flower pot men.
Bill and Ben.
Right.
HLAS.
The whole caboodle expressed in fishing terms.
Pass. EHP.
A submissive person devours a suitable dish.
Edible house person.
Nope.
AG.
AG. Pneumatic weapon?
Aerial gun.
Nope.
DD.
The entrance to the next world?
Death's Door.
Yes.
DSO.
Medal for Officers instituted
Distinguished
in
Service Order.
Yes.
HHG.
Heaven for North American Indians.
Pass. BHA. BHA.
No, unfortunate, very unfortunate indeed. Leapt all over the board but didn't make that connection. In fact, it broke on the left-hand side there. You got yourself £30 and you passed on quite a few of them. Let's start down at the bottom left. The relative who lives out of town is the country cousin. BYOT, you boast brassily, blow your own trumpet, brassily. HLAS, the whole caboodle expressed in fishing terms, hook, line and sinker. Yeah. The next one, AG, the pneumatic weapon, you were almost there. It's air gun, not aerial gun, air gun. HHG, Heaven for North American Indians, is Happy Hunting Ground. Yeah. And the, yes, I know. The final one that we were just about to read, Murdoch's partner and Anthea's father, Big-Hearted Arthur. Can we say, hard luck, indeed. You do win an extra £30, but you haven't done badly. You haven't got the major prize, but you do go away with £415 and that list of prizes, and to help you enjoy them, let's call David down to join you on the hotspot. Give him a round of applause. Well, it was very hard luck indeed, very hard luck. £415 each, the binocular cameras, the refractor telescope, the week's gliding course, and I do wish you the best of luck on the latter. And thank you, Peter and David, very much. Give our regards to the school there in Haywards Heath. Oh, yes, I know it very well indeed. Thank you for being champions on Blockbusters. Goodbye. Well, there we are. And that brings us to this rather strange position that we have every now and again on Blockbusters, where we meet three new contestants. Three new contestants. We hope you'll be with us when we do just that. Goodbye for now.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
My father always said doing the right thing was never wrong. That's why he volunteered for the Red Cross, helping those affected by conflict and disaster without taking sides. He left a gift in his will to the British Red Cross so that they could continue to be there even after he was gone. Because as much as we need them, they need us. Please go online, search Red Cross wills, and consider leaving a gift in your will to the British Red Cross.
As a dad, I know life's unpredictable. It's all fun and games until it's not. That's why I'm not putting things off anymore. I'm protecting the life we've built by calling Smart Insurance.
Just like families, not all life insurance is the same. That's why we offer the Smart Family Guarantee. We guarantee a straightforward application process, award-winning service you can trust, and cover from day one. Plus, you get your choice of a free £125 gift card.
To get a free quote today, call our specialist UK team or visit smartinsurance.co.uk.
Heads up, this place could be wired. I'm chasing a cold-blooded killer.
This is now a hostage situation.
That guy pulled a gun out of nowhere.
You think you're being a hero?
The guy's a mess.
She's losing him.
You did this! It's on you!
Don't miss a brand new FBI lineup on Sky Witness.
Pan Am Flight 103 crashed in the Lockerbie area.
It was a terrorist attack.
I was determined to find out who'd done it.
Too many twists and turns.
Who got the warnings and what did our government do about it?
We have done what we had to do. There's no shortage of suspects.
Nothing is what it seems in the Lockerbie story.
Our stars are going to need to push back to back the cash. Can they do it? Let's find out in the Chase Celebrity Special, weekends at 9 on Challenge. Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.